Hey guys, GM Pokey back here with another opening. I was actually going to stop about an hour and a half ago, but I have been just hitting nutso hits and I want to stay on this high. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm super excited. If I hit a dud box for you, I apologize, but definitely see some other videos. We pulled the pretty much the gems. I'm missing like one or two of the really big bangers from this Crown Zenith, but I think I pulled most of them. I've pulled multiple nows of some. So it's been hot. I hope you stick around through the whole video. Please do, if you have any comments, leave them down in the section. We always appreciate hearing from you. If you have a channel you want me to give you some support, drop the link down there. Let me know who you are and what it is you're doing that's Pokemon related, and I will give you also a follow. Let's get the comments, subscriptions, and likes going, and I will get this started by dropping in some cards. Are you ready? So if we kind of go, don't look at me, look down there. So we go like this. Right, okay. Did that work? Did we get the packs out quick enough? I'm trying to speed up this whole process, so we're opening packs a little bit quicker for you guys. The last video I tried to get done. I was trying to shoot for like 15 minutes, but man, go back and find it. You'll know which one it is when you see it. It was amazing. It was on fire. Maybe the thumbnail, because I haven't obviously created it yet. Maybe the thumbnail I have to just be pretty much just fire, and that's it. So super cool. I've been getting great hits out of this Elite Trainer box. If you want to see what all the stuff is inside the box, the dividers, go look at one of my first ones. I go through it in pretty good detail and show you all the stuff. And I'm going to make my shameless plug right now. We have an eBay channel. The eBay channel is going to have singles and other kind of stuff. I think some V-Boxes are going to go on there. It depends if they're still there or not. If you pick up some from that channel, you're only going to, or from that store, you're going to help this. All those funds aren't sending me to Mexico or paying for my kids and stuff. It's going to, I'm going to buy more product. I'm going to open more product. We're going to do more reviews for you. So again, if you want to see stuff, it's just going to go on there. You're going to be supporting the channel. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to start giving stuff back. We're going to start doing mystery giveaways and just everything. So please, please, please give us the likes, the subscribes, the comments, become part of the community. And that's the kind of people I'll be looking to give back to when we finally hit it and make it. Okay, so let's get into the packs. I go from left to right. I had a dud box. I used to go top to bottom across it, kind of like undoing bricks. And I hit a dud, so I switched, and I've had pretty good luck. You just grab them and just kind of, lay them out, and I've had pretty sweet luck with going this direction. And I will say, if you watch some of my first videos, I'm getting way, way better at opening packs. It didn't take me 15 tries to open them. We do this little magic trick, and we have this thing I call the Pokey Peek. If you come up with a better name, we'll maybe send you a pack of cards for doing so, and then maybe we got to vote on it. We'll find a time we can vote and let everyone decide whose name is going to be the best. That person gets a pack of cards, because I want to start giving away, even though we haven't made the 1,000 subscriber point yet. And I'll kind of show you how it works in just a second. I get to fly through by putting my either V-Star marker or my energy card right on top of the cool stuff. Look at that. Bang. I know where to stop. I can speed it up. We're getting quicker. I can talk less. We call this the GM Pokey Peek. And do we have a gallery card? We hit gallery card on our first pack. Can we get a first pack? No, we can't. That's okay. But we did get an energy search, and do we get hit behind it? Nope, we got a Taurus. Now, I usually end up getting about 15 Lux Rays. Well, not 15 because I get one per pack. So let's say 6 Lux Rays, a lot of them. And I think I might have scared them off in the last one. I only got, I think, 2. So hopefully we're done getting Lux Rays, and we'll start getting some holo rares in the back. The nice thing about this set is, if you haven't opened one yet, if this is your first one, I have more where I talk about the set. The last couple I've been just kind of speeding through and really showcasing the hits, but I will try to explain as much as I can. It is the last set of the Sword and Shield series, and the cards were always black and white, and when you hit the white one, you knew you didn't have a hit, which was kind of annoying when you're fishing through, and then especially only have one pack. If you have one pack, you're splitting up something with someone, you don't have a hit. But now they're back to all black, which is really cool because we don't know what the hits are. And the Pokey Peek here, we got an energy. We have a reverse hollow energy, pretty cool. We pulled grass in the last 2 boxes. So this one we got the lightning, that's kind of cool, or the electric. And do we have a hit? No, we do not. But we're voting for no more Lux Rays. I think I have like a small box of Lux Rays already. Okay, so let's put that back there. Those are pretty cool. I think they're going, I tried to tell you guys what they're going for. I think you guys enjoy that. If you don't, just let me know. I think they're going for about $5. electric energies, or not electric, but all of them, the grass, the shiny energies, I think are going for about 5 is their market value at the time of this video. And obviously it is a volatile market. At any point it could just randomly swing up or down, so I don't see it really going up from 5. So I would say that it's gonna be 5 or less. But you guys have feedback on that. If maybe this video is getting old and these values have changed, feel free to update it. Maybe just timestamp, you know, give me the month and the year that you're actively quoting the actual price that they're going for. We're still looking for our first big hit on this one. Is it a gallery card? We do the Poke Peek. Okay, number 16. I do not remember what number 16 is, and instead of looking up, we're just going to show you. Bang! It is a Zarude reverse rare card. Pretty cool. It's got the green bracelets. And we're going to see, do we have a hit behind there? We do not. So again, a lot of times these rares here, you know, if they're not the big hits, they're just going to go into a bulk box. And again, we have tons and tons of Crown Zenith, so we're going to eventually get that somehow organized in a manner we can do it. I'm thinking maybe the local card shop might want them to kind of help people complete sets at their place. So maybe we'll visit them, see if they want to do something about finding a way to make sure their people can get them. Or I just throw them all at my nephew, and then my brother can be upset that he's got a billion Pokemon cards. Okay? Because eventually his opinion is that he's going to have too many. And I find it kind of funny. Every time I see him, I give him a couple hundred more. And, just load their house up with stuff, right? But that's because I'm the uncle and I don't have to see the stuff. Okay, so what do we have? Let's do the Poke Peek. That's our last pack from our left side. I'm hoping we can get something. Is it a gallery? No, but it's a Radiant. And I think I can never remember what these ones are by number. Is it the charge one? Let's take a wild guess. What did you think it was? Oh no! And I've seen. Sorry, that didn't go over there. I've seen quite a few of these. I don't even know how many of these we have now, but it's a good number. Is it centered? Let's find out. It's number 105. The Radiants can have a good return on them. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. So, you know, $4 if we just pitch it up onto eBay. It's fetching about $4. And then if we get it graded, though, it's one of the higher cards that we'll probably see today in the set. $54.92, and I think the centering is actually pretty good. Let's see if we have a hit back there before we move on, though. It is not, and we're seeing quite a few of those guys today too. Do I have any more sleeves? I think they're kind of scattered all over the office. What do you guys use? Where do you get your sleeves? Do you get them online? Do you get them from Amazon, next day delivery? Do you get them from the store? Actually, let's look at the back of the card. I'm sorry, we just kind of went right past that. I know you guys like to see. Little bit hanging high, right? There's a little too much on the bottom. And again, throughout my video, if you can just stop and give me a quick comment on the bangers. So the ones up top, maybe it's not a banger, but say, hey, the Radiant so-and-so is, in my opinion, a 9. And then we can get a little help from you guys. Appreciate it. Makes everything better when I get a little help on this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you have no clue what I mean by a 9, we're talking about PSA rating. They rate the quality of the thing. So you'll just have to assume that there's no scratches and stuff like that. I'm mainly just asking if it was a perfect card. Is the centering on or off? So that is what I'm asking of you. If you'd be willing to help me, I appreciate it. We're ripping through the cards. And we come up to our energy card. And we do our Poke Peek for you. The GM Poke Peek. It sounds like a dance. It's a silver border. And I have had in the gallery spot some pretty nice hits today. If I could go to the store and pick up another 10 boxes, I would do it. The hits have been phenomenal. Okay, what's the number? And does anyone know? Oh my lord, I pulled one of these earlier. I got to make sure that I'm actually right, because I'm pretty sure I did pull one. So again, at the point of this video, and that's when we're looking at this card, pretty sweet looking. The NTV Gallery GG36 is hitting for $30 ungraded. So without even grading it, is already going for $30. PSA 9 is $49. And again, as we all know, that's not really worth it unless you put in a personal collection, because you pay I always round up to, say, $20 when we're doing bulk. So you're spending $20. to up the value $20. So it's not really it. And it's saying that I'm guessing that nothing has been turned in yet, but that will definitely increase as you start to see some PSA 10s out there. Right now it's saying 49. So if you guys think we can get a PSA 10, we can maybe hit a low pop on it. There is going to be a little, it looks a little like there's just a slight, you've seen like a reflection off the very edge. Yeah, can you kind of catch that there? I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's going to affect it or not. I am not the PSA grader pro. I just like sending them cards. Okay, and what's going to happen behind? Are we getting a hit or no? All right, well, at least we got a rare holo, right? That's better than just, you know, our Luxray. Sorry, I'm putting so much hate on the Luxray today. And what do you guys think about the back? I think we're centered. I think we send it off, and I think maybe we're going to be in a situation where maybe we're finally going to start to nail some PSA 10 returns, right? Would that be pretty cool or what? And last couple of videos I've been talking a lot about this. What do you guys do to get your grading done? Do you send them in yourself? Do you send in one at a time? Do you send in a big bulk load? Do you have a partner program? I saw a partner program the other day and kind of made me a little interested to possibly go out, reach out, and talk to a local shop and see if they want to partner up. So if I send in a bunch of them, they can send in their few they have, or if they have any of their regular customers who want to drop off some, and we do bulk. Now, the biggest problem that I see with this from a business standpoint, I have multiple businesses, so I kind of think of maybe some of the downsides I got to be careful about first is if their cards get lost or they feel like maybe their card got swapped for someone else's, and that might be the risk that no one really wants to take. So that's why I'm kind of saying I don't want to do it, but I'd like to help another business out. All right, we're a little off center. Is this our Charizard? I like to randomly call out and see if I can get a Charizard, and it's almost always when I feel like, man, that card's just missed the perfect centering. And we don't call it very often, but if it's a hit, sorry, it's going to be off a little bit. I'm going to need to get a drink of water here. This is video, I think, number 6 on the day. That means we did a lot of openings. That's really, really fun. Lots of videos coming your way. We do the GM Poke Peek, and it is number 20. Can anyone tell me what Radient 20 is, by the way? Because I can. And I called it. You saw that I called it from a pack, and it's the Radient Charizard. So, wow. I did. Did I not call that? That is pretty amazing. Thank you very much. I'll take a bow in a moment here. So Radient Charizard, very sweet card. I don't even need to look it up. It goes for about 120 if we get a PSA 10. And then you can kind of figure where it factors down, you know, about a fourth of that otherwise. So how are we looking? Actually, I think I'm trying to think of which set. I think this set. I think they've been going like 15 on eBay. Maybe not on price trading, but on eBay, I think I've seen some down as low as 15. Kind of watching the market there. Man, I think the centering looks pretty good. Only because I want to see it look good. But let's look at the card. Is there a second hit? There's not, right? Or in Guru, okay, Guru. Let's get this sucker into a sleeve so we stop putting my fingerprints on it. Or whatever I ate today or something on there. No, I clean my hands. Okay, what do you think about the back? Are we centered? Are we not centered? Sorry about that. I get phone calls all throughout the day where we're gonna call them back. Hopefully they don't watch this stream and know that I didn't answer them today. They'd have to figure out what day it is that they called on. All right, so if it was one of my other, I would answer it, but I know what that one is. All right, look at that. We got a Radiant Charizard. So we got the NTV, which I think if we grade, because there's it's gonna be low pop and eventually it's gonna start to populate in the sales, it's gonna be a great return. That Radiant could do well if it gets a grading high. And then the Radiant Charizard, and I think in my box, the box I have set aside to do submissions, there might be like 3 or 4 others. So it's a pretty regular hit, which means you got a good chance of grabbing one of those. Or maybe I'm just super lucky with it. Let's keep going. We're about halfway through. I think we passed the halfway point with that pack. Now, what are you thinking about the peak I got going on? Do you think it's you like it? Do you want to rename it? Don't steal it. It's mine, right? So, okay. What do we got? Okay, so we have a energy card. Do we have a holo? Can we call this one? Is it a holo? Is it back to back? Is it green? We have one energy, a shiny. The last 2 boxes have had a green shiny. Is it a green one? Is it a grass one? No, it is not. Okay, so we have got, hey, there we go. At least it's a rare. We got one of the signature cards. Very cool. We pulled this exact same one, I think, in the last box. And I think we have one of the full, does she have a full art trainer? Or he? I think there is a full art trainer. And what's the last one? Look at that. There's a reverse signature, which I guess I really haven't paid attention to, and a regular signature. very, very cool. Excited about that. Now, is the reverse, because those are usually, those are the alternate versions. Sorry, those are upside down. Does it have any more value? Can I get a better return on that one? Let's put that one up there next to the shiny electric we have. And then let's see what we can pull this up at. It's number 140. So let's go hashtag 140, not 14,000. And the reverse, and there is no value. So I'm going to assume that none are selling yet, which means I've got a rarer one. That one we probably want to get up there. What do you guys think about my centering? It looks a little bit left, meaning it's hanging left, and it hangs a little right there. So I think it's off. But I'm going to have to. I've said it a bunch of times. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get I got an app on my phone. It's from AGS. I'll throw them out a little shout out. Where I can actually scan the cards into my phone, and it's not something that definitely you're not just going to put a screenshot next to your card and have a graded card, but it should give you an okay idea. I would use it, with a grain of salt to kind of get a feel for where the centering is, or maybe some of the edges are. So I think that I'll be able to see the whiting. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not, your card has got a chunk missing, maybe the corner is not very rounded or whatever it might be. So that's ultimately what I want to use it for, is to see. And we haven't had a whole ton of hits, so I feel like we're going to get something soon. Positive thoughts get positive actions. Can I get something special? We're already on to the last two cards. Can we get the GM Pokepeak to show me a gallery? How many galleries do we have? One? I mean, it's a nice gallery. I'll take it, but only one? Let's pop another one. You guys thinking it's another one? No! Fail! Can we at least get like a V-Star or a hit or something? No! Whalmer, what a big dude. Taking up all my space. Okay, so we got 2 packs left. Wow, that was kind of a bummer. I was really hoping last 3 packs we'd have something. We can always wish, we can always want, but we don't always get. And we just live with that fact. Okay, so I've got 2 packs left. What am I going to hit in the last 2? Something or nothing. If we get a dud, I'm not going to complain. I have had good times, and then you have to understand you're going to have bad times opening packs. Sorry about that. Let's get these back on the screen. What do we have going on here? Okie dokie. We're on to another electric. Really cool. So back to back. We do the GM Pokepeak, and we pull a gallery card, right? Do we get a gallery card? No! Oh! Can we get, what would be a good hit that'd be behind? What's a hit that's not a gallery card? I don't actually know. I don't know. What could it be? Nothing. That is not a hit. Okay, so we have 1 pack left. You guys stay with me. Last pack magic. Say it out loud. Say it strong. Don't scare everyone in your house. Don't get everyone looking at you funny. But let's see. Or at work. Are you doing this during work? Are you supposed to be working and you're being lazy right now? That's our last pack of the day. Because I really do have to get moving on other activities. And I think I finally opened my very last Crown Zenith box we hadn't opened yet. So I'll get all this stuff put away, get it cleaned up, and get moving my day. But it's our last pack of the day. So last pack magic is something I believe in. I think it's real. Where's all the trainer cards? There are no trainer cards. What does that tell me? And it's a V-Star marker. I've had success with that. I've had double bangers multiple times. I guess I've had double bangers on other ones too, but I just recognize these ones. Okay, we got the GM Pokepeak magic for the finishing on a gallery card, because we only have 1, right? 1, so we should definitely get a second one, I would think. Is it? No! And it's the same Radient, and I found that Radiants do take the place of gallery cards. So when I'm trying to count the number of gallery cards I have, a lot of times I have a lower number, but it's got more Radiants. We did get the Radiant Charizard, and we got the same one. We've got a pile of these. So, at least we'll get a double hit, hopefully. Last card of the day is always pretty magical, unless it's a Luxray. What can we get? So we got what do you think? Centering on, off, and let's just make sure there's not a hit back there before we go on. It's a standard V hit. I'm not going to try to look up and see what the value on that is. You can assume that it's like $2-3, and we can get $1 for it. So we'll put that back there with everything else. I'm going to say that this box is a little more shallow than some as far as the number of hits, but when you look at the overall quality, those things don't stay up. I'm going to have to start taking those out of the wrappers. the quality of the hits overall is about the same. Sometimes it's nice to have a couple, you know, mid-range hits, to have a little bit more. Now, if you were buying this box and breaking it up and giving, you know, X number of packs to each kid in the house or something, that would really make a difference if you had just one big banger and one gets really lucky. So how do you guys deal with that? What do? You know, do you buy these and split them up, or do you just say everyone in the family gets them and we trade them afterwards? Centering's going to be a little off. It's going to be hanging off a little to the left on the back. Looks like it's a little off to the right on the front. So yeah, so not a perfectly centered card. But I have found, if you're opening these and you're starting to pull Radiants, my average is, I would say 3.5 for the number of gallery cards that I pull. So that being said, when you pull a Radiant, I have found that a lot of times your total of your Radiant and your gallery cards sometimes will add up to the same. So if I pull a Radiant, I'm probably not going to have 5 gallery cards. And if I have 3 Radiants, I'm probably not going to have my one. So this is probably the least number of gallery cards I've ever had in a thing, but we also nailed some good stuff. So let's go through and look. So we got a signature card. We have a second signature card. We have the regular holo and the reverse holo, not the same one. We have a standard V card. We have a shiny holo energy card. We've got the Lucario V-Star promo card. We have 2 Radiant Eternatus. So that's kind of cool. One of them is going to be a little centered, more centered. This one's off. That one's going to be more on. And we pulled a Radiant Charizard. So again, even though I didn't get a lot of hits, I got quality hits. And then our last one is the Entei V. We got a bunch of the Radiant Charizard, but now we have, I think, at least 2 of those. One will come back pretty good, I'm hoping. And any comments, feedback you guys can give me on the opening today is definitely appreciated. If you can hit me a like on the video, that's definitely going to help us. And if you can even give us a subscribe, I would love to share more openings with you. And like I keep promising, if you help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I will give you stuff. I can't give 1,000 packs out on the first day, but you know that I'll be giving stuff out to the community, and you'll be one of the people in line to get it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you later.